Welcome to our channel Quaint Cosmos. Today's topic of discussion is very interesting, and the topic is phased array antennas. Yes, we are talking about antenna, but this is a special kind of antenna known as phased array antenna. Okay, so for the directed signal output, means you want to direct the signal in a particular direction. Okay, in that case, what is the requirement? Requirement is to physically move the antenna or the parts of the antenna. You need to move physically. But here in this technology, there is no physical movement involved. Actually, physical movement is not required. A different technology is used here in this case. Okay, and the technology is known as phased array antenna. Actually, what is the science behind this? Science behind this is phase shifting. Okay, for many things such as communication systems, radar systems, even in case of medical technology, this is the requirement. Two requirements are there, two types of requirements are there. One requirement is there should not be any physical movement of the antenna or the antenna parts, and next is it should be instantaneous. Whenever it is required, emission of signal in a particular direction, it can be done instantaneously, almost instantaneously. Not exactly instantaneously, but almost instantaneously. So these two types of requirements can be fulfilled by using this technology. And at the heart of this technology lies one principle of physics, and I think that principle is already known to you. The principle is nothing but constructive interference. If you have already studied waves and vibrations, then you should have this idea of constructive interference. There you would get one more term that is known as the destructive interference. Okay, so what happens in case of phased array antennas? You just notice carefully that array, this term is there in this technology, phased array antennas. Array, that means multiple things are there. What are those things? Things are multiple antenna elements are there. Means all those elements can be considered as mini antennas. Okay, so multiple elements are there, and all elements individually can emit signals. So by controlling the phases of all the elements, means phases of the signals emitted by all the elements, the direction of the signal can be controlled according to the requirement. Because you know that if you talk about only one element, then that element is emitting signal in all possible directions. That doesn't mean spherically it is emitting the signals. It depends on the position of the element, on which surface the element is there, contour of the surface from which the signal is being emitted. Okay, so many things are there, but you can assume this way, you can imagine this way, that multiple directions. Whenever we are talking about only one element, then it emits signals in multiple directions. So since there are array of elements, then all the elements are emitting signals in multiple directions. So somewhere there will be constructive interference, and somewhere there will be destructive interference. So if we want to get a desired beam of signals, stronger desired beam of signals, in that case what is the requirement? The requirement is the constructive interference of all the signals. So for that purpose, what is the requirement? The requirement is the phase shifting. That means time delays are made electronically while emitting the signals. Just like if you throw stone in a pond, you know the waves are, water waves are created. If you throw stones one by one in a pond, then multiple waves are created. By precisely controlling the position of the stone being thrown and the timing, you can control the water waves to a desired direction. Similar thing happens here in this technology of phased array antennas. Time delays are made. Time delays, that means it implies nothing but phase shifting of the signal. So phase shifting, so this is done electronically and precisely, because time delays which are involved in this case of technology, in this technology, are of the order of nanoseconds or even smaller, that is picoseconds. And that has been possible, and that's why this type of antennas are being used nowadays. Yes, of course challenges are there, still challenges are there, and since this technology is so robust, so it is expensive. But in cases where it is the requirement, if there is a requirement of using this technology, then people or the scientists or the engineers can easily use this technology. Okay, this technology nowadays is available. Okay, and as the technology advances, the cost of the equipment is going on decreasing, and that is known to you, that not to be discussed here in this lecture. Anyway, so what is the main principle here of using such technology or development of such technology? It is the constructive interference. Okay, so this was all about today's topic, phased array antennas. So two main advantages are there. There is no physical movement, so wear and tear is totally absent. Okay, there is no physical movement of the antenna or the antenna parts, means parts of the antenna. And the signal can be directed at the desired direction instantaneously. Almost instantaneously, yes, one word almost should be used here, because nothing happens instantaneously. Nothing can be done instantaneously. Something is noticed first and accordingly the action is taken. That means there is a time gap. Maybe the time gap is very small, of the order of nanoseconds or picoseconds, but time gap must be there. So we should always say almost instantaneously. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. Topic was what? Topic was phased array antennas. Okay, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.